Always alone, but never lonely.
Let's take it to the start. It was just me and my guitar, a dreamer on the road, no map, just all those stars. I never backed away, I played where I could play. Loneliness befriended me, felt older than my age. I let go a little, I fell for something new. It was sweet for a moment, this love I never knew.
Alone and lonely is two different things. It cannot be used interchangeably. If you look up on the word loneliness online, the first thing that comes out is sadness, because one has no friends or company. But loneliness is so much more than just that. It's a feeling you cannot describe. You feel like you're trapped in a bottle and no one can hear you. And most of the time, you won't even know why you're feeling that way. So you use food, you use movies, or anything else to numb the feeling. You get lost in parties to distract yourself, which will end up making you feel even more lonely if you're not with the right people, and even more empty if you feel like you cannot fit in, if you feel like you cannot connect with them internally. So you hide yourself again till you can't stand your own thoughts, and the cycle continues. And alone, it's basically just being physically alone. But even though you're alone, you have the sense of comfort and ease. You find peace within yourself, and it's comfortable being in your own company. So being in my early 20s, there are many things I experienced and felt, especially now that I've just graduated. I have no direction, it's unclear about my future, and it's not achieving things I want to achieve.
This is what it feels to be rejected for a job.
But while applying for jobs and waiting to be accepted, I got the time to think about all these what we call feelings. And one of it is loneliness. Everyone feels lonely from time to time. It's something we can't escape from. First thing first, you need to remember that loneliness is a normal feeling. And there's nothing to be ashamed of. It's a universal human experience. You can't ignore the feeling and wait for it to magically disappear, but you can accept that you feel it and get rid of the cause. I'm not gonna bore you with the long intro, so let's get straight to the point. So I've listed out 6 things that helped me and guide me through my 23 years of life. Number 1, you should always remember that nothing lasts forever. If you're going through a lot right now and you feel like it's a never-ending story, it's a never-ending cycle, things just kept getting worse, remind yourself that nothing lasts forever and bad things are just temporary. You'll get through it. And when you look back, you'll be really proud of yourself for going through all of that. You'll also realize that it isn't such a big deal. Remember when you're in high school, exams are around the corner, but you haven't studied, or you got bullied in school, got no friends and felt like the world is crumbling down. At that time, you'll be bawling your eyes out, feeling left out, lonely, or stressing about life. But now, these are just something in the past that you talk about as a story. With that being said, there's a quote that you should always keep in mind, which is, life isn't about waiting for the storm to pass, but rather learning to dance in the rain. And this means that no matter what you're going through right now, how bad you think your life is right now, don't just wait for it to pass. Absorb every moment. Look at the bright side and learn to find fun and happiness in it. The second is to accept your imperfection. There's a difference between knowing your flaws and truly accepting them. Acceptance is simply love in practice. When you love, you accept. When you lack love, you judge. So in order to accept yourself, you need to love your flaws. So what I'm going to say might sound super cliche, but nobody is perfect, and your flaws are what makes you you. It's what makes you unique. So love them.
Yeah, so anyway, my mom, my grandma, and everything, every time they hear, when they hurt, what's going on? Hello? What? Oh yeah, why am I so blurred? You know, sometimes I'm so blurred, it's annoying.
Okay, so apparently I have my interview in the office, not in the hospital, but now I'm in the hospital, so I need to go to the office. And it's almost 9:30 already, so I need to quick!
So the third one, which is also my favorite one, is to understand yourself. Befriend with yourself. It is important to be open with yourself, be vulnerable with yourself. understand your feelings, your thoughts, your characteristic, your reason behind certain behavior, the reason why you're angry or sad, really just sit there and think. Many people feel lonely because they feel like they are no one's favorite. But the truth is, you don't have to be someone's favorite to feel loved or complete. Be your own favorite. And when you understand yourself, you'll be able to be your most truest self, your most authentic self. You'll love yourself, support yourself, and naturally, you'll shine like the sun, the star. You'll spark like a fireworks. Your people will find you because you're shining, you're glowing, and everyone will be so attracted to you because you're being your best self. Fourth one, which is also one of my favorite one, is don't rush yourself to find a partner. Don't find someone just because you feel lonely, thinking that that person will make you complete or happy. Happiness is a skill we can work on, not something you find outside yourself. Stop looking for happiness in other people and stop letting another person define your life. You are the only person who knows your heart well enough, and you are the only person who can transform your life into a life worth living. Not him, not her, just you. But don't get me wrong, falling in love with someone is a magical thing, but you do not need to rush. Your future significant other, the one that's meant for you, is doing that thing, just like how you're doing your thing right now. And when the time comes, your path will cross, and it will be a wonderful thing. Fifth, don't care so much about what others think of you. We don't realize, but a lot of our decision is made based on some sort of norm we're trying to follow. We often let others' expectations determine our choices. People we don't know, people who follow us on social media. But the truth is, caring so much about what others think of us can be unhealthy and mentally exhausting. The reason? We can't please everybody. There will always be someone who disagrees with us. So there's this thing I do to free up more mental space, which is to list out 3 to 5 people who I care about what they think of me. These are the people who would love me unconditionally, the people who would pick me up and bring me on my feet when I fall, the people who believe in me, motivate me and support me in whatever I do. These people are the ones who will be there on my bad days. They won't judge me, won't knock me down, and the advice they give are purely from love, no hate, no jealousy. There are many people I love. They are amazing people, but their opinion doesn't matter to me. Some people want the best for you, but they're just not walking the same path as you. They don't see what you see. They don't understand your vision and goals. And it is okay to not care about what they think of you. It applies to your daily life too. You want to eat alone in a restaurant? Go for it. You want to watch a movie alone? What's stopping you? You want to go to the gym, but when you're there, you feel like everyone's staring and judging you? Don't worry. The fact is that everyone's so caught up with themselves, they don't even care about what you do. So you just do you. Do things you want and like. Who are them to judge you? And last but not least, spend time away from your phone. Spend time away from social media and enjoy the time with your friends and family. Live in the moment, appreciate what you have and enjoy the present. Eating breakfast with your family, drinking a hot cup of tea on a rainy day, a stranger giving you a smile, the smell outside after the rain has stopped, listening to songs you used to love and haven't heard in years. These are all good reasons for you to be happy. You don't have to achieve big things in order to be happy. You deserve to and should be proud of yourself even if you're achieving little things like fixing something in your home on your own, cooking for your family, or even remembering to drink plenty of water. Looking back, you'll see the little things are what you miss and treasure the most. Do you remember eating with your friends during recess in high school? Waking up to a hot bowl of oatmeal your mom made when you were young? All this seems so insignificant at that moment, but looking back after years have passed, you'll notice that these are what you miss the most. Yeah, so these are 6 things I wanted to share with you guys today. I hope that you guys found something valuable from this video, and I hope the best for you. So to end this video, I just wanted to remind everyone that everything happens for a reason, and sometimes not getting what you want, it's a wonderful stroke of luck. You'll get something better and even more suitable for you somehow, someday. If you have this mindset, nothing's gonna bring you down. You're metal rock hard strong.